What is going on, everybody out there? How is everybody doing on this wonderful day? So I have some really good news. I finally had a chance to go largemouth bass fishing yesterday. Me and a buddy, we got together and we did a late afternoon into the evening fishing, and it turned out pretty good. And I'm happy to say that my first largemouth bass of 2024 was on these baits right here. This is bait from the Epic Bait mold, the 6.8 Millipede. I have shot it in one of my favorite color, Dukes of Hazzard. I promise you we're not shooting this color today. I know I shoot this all the time, but caught like this, and I wacky rigged it, and a bass came up, took it, and that was my first fish of 2024, which was awesome. So when I got home, I realized I don't have too many of my favorite colors made in the Millipede, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to make a couple really awesome colors. One of my favorites is watermelon red flake, another one is June bug, and I thought we'd do something crazy for the third color of the video and stuff like that. Also, you're wondering, did I catch a really big one yesterday? Maybe you are, maybe you're not. I did. I hate to say that it was not caught on my own baits. It was caught on a live target frog. We're doing some frog fishing towards the end of the day there, and this fish came out of nowhere and gulped it, and I got it in. It was probably between maybe a 3 to 4 pounder. I am speculating. We did not have a scale with us. Would you like to see a picture of it? I can show it to you, and here it is. So I'm sorry I did not have that on a video. It would have been really cool, but this was kind of like a last minute kind of planning, and I just kind of grabbed some stuff and went up to my buddies, and we went, you know, fishing yesterday. But I've been rambling on long enough. Let's get some plastisol out, let's get it cooking, and let's start making some really cool centipedes in this really cool mold. Let me show you like that. I said centipedes, I meant millipedes, sorry. Right there, check that out. So that's the mold we're using today. Let's start making them. All right, we have our color started here. So I did 40 drops of Dead On Plastics green pumpkin, and that's the only color you need. I put a 1/4 teaspoon of some medium black flake, which is 0.040, as you can see, and I'll show you putting the red flake in. So we're going to do the same. We're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon on the same size of red flake. All right, like that. All right, we're going to go ahead and mix that in. And you can stop right here. You can stop right here. Right there is watermelon red flake. I mean, very, very easy color. But I want to give it a little bit of background. So I'm going to do a 1/32 teaspoon of the smaller red, which is 0.015. All the plastisol today will be worm from Dead On Plastic. And we're going to do all of our measurements in a 1 cup. Turn that on there. And then we're going to mix in this little bit of red, and then just kind of give it just a little bit of character. See that? Just kind of fills in the gaps between the black and the red bigger flake there. So, all right, we're ready. Let's vacuum this and heat it back up, and then we'll shoot this mold. All right, we are ready to shoot. This is at 340 degrees. I'm going to stir it up just a little bit to get the glitter moving around. Get a good pour, or a good whatever. Injection, and we're going for it. Boy, that takes a lot of plastic, big baits. Top that off a little bit. All right, we'll let it cool down, and then we'll open it up and take a look at them. All right, let's take a look at these. So are they stuck? Okay, there we go. Not coming out very good, clean as far as in the mold, but those look awesome. Those look awesome. We got one hanging out here. There we go. I got them kind of back in the mold. Check those out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get them out of the mold and take a good look at these. Look at that. That is awesome. That is watermelon red flake. Check that out. All the legs came out looking good. There's the back sides. Oh yeah, I cannot wait to throw those. So those will work. Let's move on to the next color. All right, we have our June bug started here. So I did 25 drops from Lure Works black grape, and I only did 10 drops of Dead On Plastics June bug, and then I did a 1/16 teaspoon of Highlight Violet from Lure Works. Now we're going to put a 1/32 teaspoon of this 8-Bit Baits Joker. So let's get in there, get a little heaving, just a little bit. And this is really gonna pop this June bug color. So we were fine without this 8-bit base, but this 8-bit base is just gonna give it a little bit of extra. Oh yeah. Stir that in nice and good. And the thing is, that Joker's got a little bit of a green, kind of bluish sheen. Oh yeah, that just, wow. Okay, now for some glitter. Medium glitter, we're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon. This is emerald green from Lure Works. There's that. And then we're gonna do a 1/8 teaspoon of the smaller flake. Same color, emerald green. And that should give us our June bug. And it is gonna look awesome. Sprinkle a little bit on top here and stir it in. Scrape the sides. And look at that. That looks amazing. Alright, you know what we're going to do. We're going to vacuum it, heat it back up, vacuum it, and then we're going to shoot it. So I've already shot these one time, so as you can see the cup's a little low there. I got this box here that I made, and you put your cup in just like that, and it makes you to where you can get a really good pull from your plastisol and use up a whole bunch of it. And then we're going to inject it. So, a little worried about that bubble right there. Just in case it pops. Alright, there we go. And then put the rest of it back in there. But yeah, as you can see, I made this box just out of some scrap wood. And it takes your cup and puts it at an angle so you can get like a nice good pull from the leftover plastisol when you're down to like not very much. I'm wanting to shoot this mold 2 times for each color, and that'll give me a full bag of baits. It'll give me 10 of each. So, alright, we're gonna let that cool down for a little bit, and then I'll show you what they look like. Let's take a look at these. So, oh yeah, that's opened up pretty good. Got one snagged around. There we go. Oh yeah, those look spectacular. I'm sorry I saw them already in the first one. I forgot to turn the camera on when I was injecting the last one there. So that mold is hot too. But yeah, that is looking awesome. I dig that color. So yes, let's take a look at them here. Check that out. Look at that. Sweet. That will work. That will work. Alright, let's move on to the last color. We're going to make something crazy, and a laminate too. Alright, for our last color, I thought we'd do this MF's transparent fluorescent chartreuse and MF's baby blue. I think this is going to make a really cool laminate, kind of like a little off the wall. I've already started with 30 drops of the chartreuse and a 1/4 teaspoon of some Siren scales from 8-bit Baits, and this is Murloc. And now we're going to add a 1/32 teaspoon of Anoxia. Let's see what this does to it. This has like a red tint on the cap there to it. We'll dump that in there. And we'll stir that in and see what it looks like. Just trying to make a really crazy color, but I think they'll still work. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at all that sparkle in there. Wow, that's cool. And then we're going to dirty it up a little bit with some small black flake. Now I'm going to start off with a 1/64 teaspoon of it. I just want to put just a little bit in there. I want to see where that gets me. Just want to put enough in there just to add a little bit of character. I'm going to scoot that over a little bit. And that did it. That dirtied it up just enough to give it a little character. Alright, so that is our chartreuse side. Let me go get the other one and we'll do the blue. Alright, we got our blue started here. I put 30 drops in there of that baby blue. And now we're going to do, and I did a 1/6 teaspoon of black medium flake. Now we're going to do 1/16 teaspoon of smaller blue. A good one too. There we go. Let's stir that in. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty wild looking. Sweet. And now we're going to put a 1/32 teaspoon of this 8-bit Baits Borealis. I get the cap off. There we go. And put that in there. And this will really make it pop. Take it from like that. Just a simple baby blue. And we'll see what this does to it. Oh yeah. Look at that. There's a lot going on in there. Let me get through the camera here. Sweet. Let's shoot that. Give it a try. There's our colors right there. Something a little off the wall, but I think will still work. All right, let's shoot this crazy colors. See what happens. I don't know what come out. I was just thinking off the wall there a little bit. We'll give it a try. See how they look. Hold a little pressure. All right, I think it came out pretty good. Can't wait to see what these colors look back to back. See how they reflect off each other and stuff. So, all right, let's let this cool down for a little bit, and then we'll take a good look at them. All right, let's take a look at these wild colors that I mixed together here. Let's see if they came out pretty good. Oh yeah, that's cool. Just what I wanted to do. I wanted that blue to reflect off of that green. That's cool. That's really cool. Let's get them out of there. Check that out. I think the fish will definitely see this. So check that out. That is cool. Yes, it kind of made like an aqua color between them. That's exactly what I was going for. That's why I wanted to mix those two colors and see what would happen. This side looks awesome. And that side looks just as cool. Oh, I think those will work. Let's take one from the side. Check that out. That's cool. So the chartreuse is the bottom and the blue is the top. I really don't think it matters. That's cool though. All right, definitely we'll take those. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for this one. I appreciate you watching this video. But before we go, I have a question for you. Have you hit that subscribe button yet? If you haven't, go ahead and hit it. If you already have, I sure do appreciate it. Also, tell me down in the comments which one you thought was your favorite one. I'm not sure what my favorite one is, but I cannot wait to get them all to the river to see which one will catch a fish. And I believe that is going to do it for this one. But before we go, you know what time it is. It's time to look at these baits.